Today's horoscope, Aries February 24th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Pursuits that combine imagination with action can be very beneficial to you today, and your enthusiasm is strong. Also today, your planetary ruler, Mars, turns direct after over 2 months of retrograde motion. Ideally, any delays you encountered during this retrograde phase have rerouted you in helpful ways. As you advance, you'll enjoy more clarity about home, family, romance, and creative projects. A venture might pick up the pace, reach a turning point, or resume now. Desires are clearer, and you feel more confident about new launches and new beginnings. You'll find that people are more straightforward now, and this is refreshing after a period of limbo. You, too, may be more direct and confident in your approach, and this feels right up your alley. You could be emerging from the rubble now. This is because mighty Mars, the planet of energy, is finally returning to life in your solar house of home, family, and domesticity. If married or living together, you could become quite busy moving, renovating, or redecorating. This may even require you to step in for one of your parents, and if this is the case, do so with grace. Singles also can use this energy to transform their living space into a sanctuary for romance and intimacy. Seize the day. What do you dream of doing? Something might come to mind as you regard your career path when Mercury in Pisces trines Mars retrograde in Cancer. The intuitive cosmic energy will subconsciously draw your attention to your professional aspirations, ambitions, and experience. You may want to be discreet with your reckonings since Mars will station direct in Cancer shortly after. Once direct, Mars in Cancer will encourage you to be more action-oriented in your career path. However, you should keep your plans and moves to yourself for the time being. You may feel some pressure to have it all figured out. But remember that nobody, ever, has it all figured out. Remember the adage, to err is human, to forgive divine. That doesn't just mean forgiving others, you must learn to appreciate your own ability to forgive yourself. Judgment will prevent you from listening to your own intuition. Your basic needs are to eat well, to get plenty of rest, and to exercise. Start with all three today. If you can put the work away and do something that you really love. Even if this is something that sees you break into a sweat, if it's fun, go for it. The essence of this day encourages you to take part in life's pleasures, especially those that involve others. See what you can arrange for yourself, even if you do have to put in some time at the job first. Go out for lunch or get together with friends this evening. It is just as the asteroid Juno is settling into her first weekend in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery that the moon leaves, wrapping up its ordinary but well-timed monthly visit. The adventurous lunar vibes of the last few days might run their course, but the spirit of adventure will remain in safe hands. While this will see the moon return to your career sector, it is not until just before leaving in 2 days that this will bring things together on the income, work, and career fronts, something that will get the new working week off to a positive start. It is just as the asteroid Juno is settling into her first weekend in an adventurous part of your chart, and as the moon leaves that Venus, the planet of love, moves into her final 7 days in direct motion in Aries. It is Venus' retrograde turn that will see her turn around and spend the next 5 weeks drawing closer to Juno, with the spirit of romance and adventure that came together over the last few days just a taste of things to come. Daily Planetary Overview. The battle is finally over. After what may have felt like a long and exhausting struggle, Mars stations direct in Cancer today, marking the end of its retrograde journey. If you've been feeling sluggish, emotionally drained, or caught in a cycle of hesitation and second-guessing, this shift brings a welcome surge of energy and motivation. It's as if the fog has lifted, allowing you to move forward with a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Have you ever woken up one day and suddenly felt more in control, as if something just clicked into place? That's the kind of energy today brings: a fresh start, a new rhythm, and a feeling that progress is finally within reach. You may notice that tasks that once felt tedious or overwhelming now seem manageable, and your ability to set boundaries and express your needs becomes more natural. If you've been holding back your emotions, especially feelings of frustration or unresolved tension, Mars direct encourages you to release them in a healthy and constructive way. It's important to acknowledge the lessons learned during the retrograde period rather than rushing ahead without reflection. What challenges have you faced over the past few months? What patterns have emerged in your relationships, work, or personal goals? This is a valuable time to integrate those insights and use them to shape your next steps. With Mars gaining momentum, you may also find yourself viewing the world through a new lens. Things that were once hidden or unclear could suddenly make sense, allowing you to make decisions with greater confidence. If you've recently experienced moments of doubt, trust that the clarity you've been seeking is beginning to emerge. Now is the perfect time to share what you've learned with those around you, whether that's through meaningful conversations, creative expression, or simply being more open about your experiences. Have you ever noticed how sharing your story can help others see things from a fresh perspective? Your insights could be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. Taking care of yourself is essential, especially as your energy levels start to increase. When Mars shifts, it can feel like an internal fire reigniting, but that doesn't mean you have to charge ahead full speed without rest. Balance is key. Pay attention to your physical and mental well-being. Are there any habits that no longer serve you? With an increased awareness of your own needs, this is an ideal moment to make small but impactful changes, whether that's adjusting your routine, improving your diet, or setting aside time for self-care. Even something as simple as getting more fresh air, stretching, or drinking more water can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Communication also takes on a powerful role today. You may find it easier to express your thoughts with confidence, and others are more receptive to your ideas. If you've been avoiding a difficult conversation, now is a good time to address it with honesty and clarity. People may even seek your advice, valuing your perspective and the wisdom you've gained through recent experiences. Have you ever had someone unexpectedly turn to you for guidance, and in the process of helping them, you realize just how much you've grown yourself? This is one of those moments where your ability to listen and support others strengthens your own sense of purpose and direction. Intellectually, your mind is sharp, making it a great day for problem solving, learning, and engaging in deep discussions. You might feel an increased curiosity, a desire to explore new ideas, or even take the lead in conversations. If you've been contemplating a new project or considering an opportunity, trust that you have the insight and determination to see it through. However, leadership isn't just about pushing your own agenda, it's also about listening. As you share your thoughts, be mindful of others' perspectives and be open to collaboration. Have you ever been in a conversation where one simple shift in understanding changed everything? That kind of breakthrough energy is available to you now. After all this mental and social activity, take some time to reflect. While it's exciting to move forward, integrating your experiences will ensure that you're building on a solid foundation rather than rushing ahead impulsively. Find a quiet moment to check in with yourself, whether that's through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting with your thoughts. The shifts happening now are leading you towards something greater, and by staying present and intentional, you'll be able to navigate this new chapter with clarity and confidence. As you move through the day, embrace this powerful transition. Step into your strength, trust the insights you've gained, and allow yourself to take action with renewed energy. Progress is no longer a distant goal, it's happening now, and you are more than ready to step forward.